Sustainable architecture is becoming more popular because people are realizing the importance of protecting the environment. This type of architecture focuses on creating buildings that are good for the planet, energy efficient, and better for the people who use them. It is not just about designing beautiful structures, but about making them in a way that reduces harm to the Earth. As the world faces problems like climate change and limited natural resources, sustainable architecture offers solutions that can help make a big difference. One reason sustainable architecture is growing is because it helps save energy. Many traditional buildings use a lot of energy for heating, cooling, and lighting. Sustainable buildings are designed to use less energy by taking advantage of natural resources. For example, they often include large windows to let in more sunlight, reducing the need for artificial lighting. They may also use materials that keep the building cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter, which means less energy is needed for air conditioning or heating. These small changes can add up to big savings over time. Another reason this field is growing is because it helps reduce waste. Construction can create a lot of garbage, but sustainable architecture focuses on using materials that are recycled or renewable. For instance, bamboo is a popular choice because it grows quickly and can be harvested without harming the environment. By choosing materials wisely, architects can reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. Additionally, sustainable buildings are often designed to last longer, which means they do not need to be replaced or repaired as often. This also helps cut down on waste. Water conservation is another important part of sustainable architecture. Many buildings today use a lot of water, but sustainable designs aim to use less. For example, some buildings collect rainwater to use for watering plants or flushing toilets. Others use systems that recycle water, so less is wasted. These features are not only good for the environment, but also help save money on water bills. Sustainable architecture is also growing because it improves the quality of life for people. Buildings that are made with natural materials and plenty of fresh air and sunlight are healthier for the people who live or work in them. Studies have shown that people feel happier and more productive in spaces that are well-designed and environmentally friendly. This has made sustainable architecture a popular choice for offices, schools, and homes. Governments and organizations around the world are also encouraging sustainable architecture. In many places, there are laws and incentives to build in an eco-friendly way. For example, some cities offer tax breaks or grants to builders who use sustainable practices. These policies make it easier and more appealing for architects and developers to choose sustainable options. In some cases, not following these guidelines can lead to penalties, which pushes the industry to move in a greener direction. Another reason for the growth of sustainable architecture is that people are more aware of the environmental challenges we face. The media, schools, and activists have helped spread the message about climate change and the need for sustainability. As a result, more people are asking for eco-friendly homes and workplaces. Builders and architects are responding to this demand by creating designs that are better for the planet. Businesses also see sustainable buildings as a way to show they care about the environment, which can improve their reputation. Technology is also playing a big role in making sustainable architecture more popular. New tools and materials are being developed that make it easier to build in an eco-friendly way. For example, solar panels have become cheaper and more efficient, making them a common feature in sustainable buildings. Smart technology can also be used to control energy use, like turning off lights when no one is in a room. These innovations make sustainable architecture more practical and appealing. Sustainable architecture is not just about big buildings. It can be applied to all kinds of projects, from tiny homes to skyscrapers. This flexibility is another reason it is growing so quickly. No matter the size of the project, there are ways to make it more sustainable. This has opened the door for architects and builders to get creative and find new ways to protect the environment. The field of sustainable architecture is also exciting because it brings together people from different areas. Architects, engineers, scientists, and environmentalists all work together to create better buildings. This teamwork leads to innovative ideas and solutions that might not happen otherwise. As more people enter the field, it continues to grow and evolve.